Hey everybody, so as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. This is going to be a reading for our Divine Feminines. Alright, so all of our DF Empress High Priestess energy only. If you in any way at all identify as a Divine Masculine, hunty, you can go ahead and get at, because this reading right now is not for you. Not for you. Not for you. Not for you. Alright, I feel like somebody misses you right in the nick of time, because as soon as I come on and start the intro, here come the alarm. 1 second. So yes, ma'am, I feel like somebody has pushed you too far, or somebody has gotten you to that place where you're like, all right, that's it for you, buddy, or something like that. That could also be what they're hoping is not the case, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, everything with me is an omen. So let us see. Dun dun dun. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. For those of you who are asking, yes, blue is fine. I'm great, honey. Better than I've been in a while. Okay. However, I just been chilling. You know, it's necessary. It's necessary to fall back and chill sometimes. You know what I'm saying? All right. But I'm around. Okay. So let us see. Let us see. We have love. Aww. Very first card out is love. Okay, we were talking about that yesterday, I believe it was. All right, the love being unconditional and this person just being all about you. And for some of them, exiting out of situations that have not been working for a while. Yeah, because they're ascending, okay? They're leveling up. And as this person continues to level up, they want more in life. All right, just so happens you, my dear, are a part of the more, okay? Nevertheless, always the more. Okay, let us see. Yeah, I'm better than I've been in a while, guys. God is good all the time. But see, here go that clock. And all the time, God is good. All right. Yep. Didn't I say that? Something about the clock. It's like they're realizing how much they love you now that they're ascending, now that they're leveling up. And to be honest with you, I feel like this person always loved you, but there were always obstacles and challenges and blocks. And this person used those obstacles, challenges, and blocks as excuses. You understand what I'm saying? And it's either you have results or you have excuses. I learned that a long time ago from a very wise individual. They ain't never lied. It's either you have results or you have excuses, but you don't have both. You do not have both. Yeah, we have girl with a snake. So this person could have got to a point where they realized, wow, I've been a little narcissistic. You know what I mean? I've been making this all about me and what I want and how I want it to be. And now I don't have access to this person at all. And that's just for some of you. For others of you, you still love this person. You still engage with them. But they just don't have the same access to you that they once did. You know what I mean? It's different now. We have the sword and the rose. But this person has so much clarity about why that is. And they want to stop patterns that are negative. Because they realize, again, for some of you, silent treatment. You have not been speaking. You are present, but you ain't speaking. You're around, but not for them. You know what I mean? Then we have abandonment. They feel like you left me. How could you leave me? Why would you do that? But again, they have revelation. They have truth. They have clarity about why that is. It didn't just happen. Okay, yeah, the snake. You see, we saw the girl with the snake. You was the girl. They was the snake. How many times can one be charmed by the same snake? Eventually, you like, okay, this snake is coming back to do what? Charm me. And I'm not in the mood. Okay? I'm not in the mood, snake. Okay, so it's like, some of you could be a snake charmer. Is also another way I'm getting it. You done charmed the darn snake, child. They up thinking about you all night. They can't sleep. They feel like they need you. They need you in their life. Especially for them that are watching you close. They see and know what type of woman you are. They want it for themselves. But keep in mind that it's not for everybody. They said our love is real though. Okay? Ooh, excuse me. I'm so ladylike. I know. They said our love is real though. They're getting signs everywhere that this is meant to be. All right. Stop this silent treatment. Speak to me, woman. That's how they feel. That's how I heard it. Speak to me, woman. Okay. So they're probably really silly and playful. And they're trying to make light of a heavy situation. We have learning. Yeah, they learned a lot. All right. They learned a lot about you. They learned a lot about themselves. True love. Okay. They learned a lot. All right. We have hopeful. They're hopeful that the future will bring the two of you back together. All right. They're hopeful that if they show spirit, the divine, the most high, sovereign God, that they have learned their lesson, that spirit will say, okay, Cool. But again, whatever door spirit opens, nobody can shut. Whatever door spirit shuts, nobody can open. So if this is a door that spirit shut, child, good luck. It don't matter how much hope you got. It ain't opening. Okay? So again, be mindful of how you treat people, especially when they have good intentions. Masculines in the back of the back. That's for you. Okay? Now, if you know that it ain't for you, then don't come for me. Because you sound wild when you're a man coming for a woman. Just relax. Before I call you baby girl. Almost called you baby girl. The ones that be trying to go off on me. Child, please. How you sound? I miss you. Aw, they miss you. Missing everything about you, love. The feistiness. That's what I'm getting. Because Blue just got real feisty right there, yeah. The feistiness. The smile. They love your smile. Because that's what I love about this card. I love her smile. It just lights me up every time. How do you guys feel about it? Okay? I'm not one of those women that'll see another pretty woman and not say nothing. No, I'll be like, hey, beautiful, to the girl in Walgreens. You know what I mean? Like, I love making another woman's day. You know, I'm a girl's girl. I'm a woman's woman. I love it. You know, I'm a mom's mom. Okay, that sounds wild, but you get the point. Like, I love us. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about this card. Back to that. I just love her smile. You know, her eyes so chinky. You know, some of you might have chinky eyes. Nice, you know, full cheeks is another thing, because she's smiling hard. I see her cheeks. Different smiles, but both have high cheeks. Okay? Or you're just always smiling, always laughing. You could be in the worst mood ever. Nobody would know. You know what I'm saying? When you are a God child, when you are an anointed child, you don't look like what you've been through. You don't look like what you're going through. Okay? We have, what is this? Soon, and you are mine. Child, they said what they had said when they said it. Oh, the masculine is cutting up. Oh my goodness, Jerry. Yes, I'm still in the same position because this masculine is cutting up. Okay? It says we will be together in the near future. You are mine. This card gets me all the time. You know why? Because this person looks like a little vampire. And every time I see this card, I think about Edward from Twilight. And y'all know how Edward was coming. Edward was a little creepier. Okay? He was a little creepier. I'm just saying. Alright, so people are like, oh, I'm Edward because he was obsessive. I like Edward. I really love me some Jacob. Boy. Let me tell you something. We got a daydream here. That Jacob. Okay. Let me tell you something. What team are you? Let us see. But yeah, Edward, you know what I'm saying? He was cool and all that. But it's like, you know, you got to take the life out of in order for y'all to be together. So how does that sound? Okay, and we can take this literal. This could be like an energy vamp. Where every time you're dealing with this person, and it's no... Listen, this is what I realized too. Like, it's like the older I get, the wiser I become, the more things make sense with the world, how other people move, and with myself, y'all. Right? Like, I be even checking myself. Like, you can't go around trying to check anybody if you can't even be real with yourself. That's number one. But I feel like energy vampires, for example, I don't think they do it on purpose, y'all. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, I don't think that energy vampires was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be an energy vamp. But I feel like it's something inside of them that's missing, that until they heal that or until they find that, they continue to try to take whatever it is that they need from other people. So in this case, if they were missing love for themselves, then they went around and was getting that love from everybody, and that made them feel whole. You understand? But it's like that love that they was getting from all these people still didn't measure up to the amount of love they get from you or the love they share with you, is how I'm getting it. And when you pull your energy back, yes, they miss you, but it's not just because of that. I feel like this person devours everybody else. And what I mean by that is they will literally suck them dry of their energy, their resources, everything. And again, it may not be intentional, but when it comes to you, they move a certain way with you. You might not realize it, but that's what I'm getting. It's like Edward, how he really, like, it was something about her smell that he really just wanted to, listen, okay, chew her up, literally. But it was like he fought it off. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So it could be something like that. Some of you may have thought this person was running away from you because they didn't like you. They couldn't stand you. They, you know, hated you secretively. No. You know what it is? Is that they want to devour you even more than they want to devour other people. But because of the level of respect they have for you, the amount of wisdom and all that stuff that you have, it's like they restrain themselves, you know? And so they just sit back and daydream. They fantasize. They think about what it would be like, etc. Okay? Ciao. All right, let us see. It says, I am learning lessons now. I have grown up since our last encounter. I have been working on myself to be a better person whom you can feel proud of. For some of you, this person may actually be graduating, okay, because this person has on cap and gown. So congratulations to your person, all right, on their expansion. I feel like this person was also worried about, like I said, who could feel away, who would get in the middle of it, who would say what. And honestly speaking, you can't just live your life based on what other people are going to think. So what? They're going to think something anyway. You do great, they're going to think something. You do bad, they're going to think something. You talk about people, they're going to think something. You don't talk about nobody and you're the sweetest person in the world, they're going to think something. What difference does it make? People are going to always have something to say. They're going to always think something. And you know, just make whatever it is that they're saying and what they thinking worthwhile. How about that? And even if people know the truth about you, they'll still make up whatever version of you they want to in their head because it makes them feel better. You know? So masculine, again, if it's one thing I would say they need to take away from this is like, yes, make yourself proud. I mean, yes, be worried about making others proud, but are you proud, masculine? You know, because right here it says, I want to be a better person whom you can feel proud of. What about who you, masculine, can be proud of? You should be proud of yourself. Not just waiting on feminine to be proud. And that's another thing, too, I'm picking up. It's so many messages coming through right now. Maybe because I took a while to get up here. Okay, so let's get into this next one. Next message that I'm getting is, you know, other people don't celebrate this person's wins. They don't celebrate their victories. You do. So when this person succeeds or when they do something well and you say, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Like, you know, you're really doing great. Da, 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 da. And they're like, am I really? Question mark? Because people don't give them that. People make them feel like there's always something else they could be doing or should be doing. Or, you know, this person could, this person could not only achieve their goal, but they could like, you know, crush it. Like where they do extremely well, you know, they thrive in a way where it's beyond whatever they were even expecting, and people will still be like, like it's nothing. But you like, oh, congratulations, woo, and it could be something as simple as they got 100 on a couple tests. But you congratulate all their minor efforts just as much as you do their major ones, okay? So this is what gives them that hope, and they're missing everything about you, okay? It says your eyes, your smile, your voice, your scent, your touch, okay? So in other words, you ignite all this person's senses. And the sixth one, you ignite all their senses, okay? Each and every one of them. Okay, let us see what the messages are. Thank you, Spirit. We have the King of Pentacles and the Fool card. This person wants a brand new beginning. They want to be someone that you can trust, someone that you can depend on. Okay, Seven of Swords. Sheesh, because they know that you don't. Remember the snake? They know you don't depend on them. You said, ciao. Ciao. You said, I trust them as far as I could throw them. Well, some of you probably can't throw them because I'm getting you don't trust them much. Here we got the Queen of Pentacles. Meanwhile, y'all are matched, but you've been dependable. You've been reliable. So they know who and how you are, you know, and they see you as someone that they can build with. But do you still see them as that person? Okay, that is the question. Okay. And one more thing. Okay. Both of you may be little firecrackers. Okay. All right, we have the Six of Cups here. This is memories, nostalgia. See, I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I acted so immaturely, aka I wasn't ready to receive the blessing that I had right in front of me. However, now that I've matured, I've learned, I have wisdom, I've grown, I've evolved. 1414 a timestamp, which is 5-5, which is 10, which is major beginnings and changes and things like that. Major shifts, changes, new beginnings. See the Five of Cups. Okay, this is regret. If I say regret, what the hell? Regret, guilt, shame. Okay, feelings of I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. Why did this happen? How did I let this happen? Four of Cups. I pushed this Empress away from me, and I don't even want these other people. 1441. So they realize that the two of you are mirror souls. Maybe they don't know what it is. Like maybe this person doesn't know, oh, this is my twin. But they know something. This person is going over in their mind about how something happened. I'm also hearing something about voicemail with cassette here. This person could have tried to leave you a voicemail. Your voicemail box could be full. Or this person is listening to like voice notes and things like that. Because I'm hearing voicemail, but it could be voice messages as well. Okay, that's how I'm taking it as. Ten of Swords. This person really truly misses your voice. So if they have any voice notes, they probably just replay it to try to hear your voice. If you left them any voicemails, they probably listening to the voicemails. Okay, just take it how it resonates. They probably can hear your smile when you talk. Like they can hear when you're smiling because again, you're always smiling. So they hear that when you speak. Eight of Wands. This person is realizing that perhaps a lot of you speak that way. Yeah, see, Eight of Wands, they hear everything that you feel inside when you speak to them. And they cannot believe, Eight of Cups, that you've emotionally withdrawn and checked out. Even though they can't believe it, they understand why. Okay, remember revelation, clarity, truth. They have no choice but to accept the truth. It's right in front of them. All right, I can sit here and try to pretend like I don't know why this person went ghost. But the reality is I very much so know why this what in the world? Why this person went ghost on me. I know. Okay, so right here it says we will be together again in the future. And what is this try to come out? The Four of Swords. Okay, so this is what they tell themselves in order to feel peace of mind. Okay, our reunion is imminent and I'm doing what I can to be ready for you. I'm working hard on myself to be a better provider for you. I hear you call for me and I'm coming back to you. This is my promise to you that soon we will reunite again. Here's the thing about that though. You see this sword in the rose? You like, let that snake roll up on me one more time. You know, and I feel like I feel like the sword is the sword of truth. So it's not you're going to be out here slinging them. But at the same time, though. Okay, at the same time, though. You like, this person can't come in and just play with your heart because they know you love them. No. All right. No one else in the world. There's no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We were made to be together. We are destined. I'm yours and you are mine only. We have done this before and we will do it again. And again and again and again. Okay, because you're mine. That's how they feel. Child, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they stingy, all right. They like mine. They want to hold on to you for dear life. 4 of 4, heal. They want to heal the situation and come back together. The Magician, manifestation. That's what they're aiming to manifest. They want to heal the situation, have a conversation, let you know what's been on their mind, the memories, the nostalgia, all that stuff. Things from a previous lifetime as well have been coming up, and they don't know where that even comes from, but they're remembering. Okay, like right here. It says, missing everything about you today. Your eyes, your smile, your voice, your scent, your touch. I'm missing everything. Remember how we have connected physically over our lifetimes together. You see how I got to there when I needed to get to there? That's the Six of Cups. Okay. My love for you is boundless and unconditional. Remember yesterday's message? Remember the first card? Okay. I miss you being next to me. Wherever I go, I search for you everywhere. So if the two of you live in the same area, that makes sense. If the two of you are long distance, child, that's what I mean. These masculines could be the Lulu too. They know you ain't around, but they still searching for you. Why? Because they're praying that one day you're just going to pop up like, hey, what you doing? Like, in what world is that about to happen that I'm popping up when we ain't talking, we ain't speaking, we don't know what's going on with us? Why would I possibly just be popping up on you? But see, they're used to little crazies that just be popping up on them like that. Said, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I won't be popping up on nobody. You might used to do that back in the days when you was 18 or something like that. You said not at 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We're not popping up. Because I have clients of all ages, okay? But you said we ain't popping up on nobody past the first decade and some change, okay, of our lives. Once we get into that second decade of our lives, honey, we ain't chasing nobody. Not at all. Sorry. Okay, I was playing tag and chase and all that hide and seek when I was a kid. I ain't playing that right now. Not with no other grown person. Okay? Shoot, maybe with my kids or grandkids, we have the world, okay? Now, the world is like, this is growth again, and it's here underneath the learning card. They feel like they've grown so much. They've learned so much about you, about themselves, see, about what a real relationship and connection feels like, looks like, etc. This person is going through transformation from within. Seven of Cups, they could have been in a state of distortion. So they just assumed that certain things were a certain way because that's what they saw, that's what they knew, that's what they were exposed to. But then you come and expose them to something completely different. Okay, you expose them to something completely different. Yeah, Seven of Cups, see? Three of Swords. And now being without you, their heart's desires, wish fulfillment, the person they feel like really has their heart, is extremely heartbreaking. Like, they hate being without you. Now, the year 2012 might be significant for somebody here. All right, 2012, I don't know what happened in 2012, but that year is really significant for somebody here. 2012, okay? Okay. And also, something might happen in 2034, okay? So just take it how it resonates. We have the Lovers. Yeah, so for some of you, child, maybe you'll come back together then. Like, it takes a while, but it'll get there or something like that. And don't worry about the baby. Let me go see what's going on. They playing dinosaurs. 1 minute. Okay, so apparently the truck fell, but all is well, okay? So let us see. Now, they were playing dinosaurs. Where did the truck come from? I don't know. They got trucks too. Anyway, moving forward. So, don't remember where I was, but let's get into this Eight of Wands. It might take a while for y'all to get to where y'all going, but at least y'all get there. Okay, I know I said something along those lines. Two of Wands, having a decision to make. Pick and choose. When they come to communicate with you, do you even want to do this? Excuse me. It's not that you don't want to. It's just going to take time. Yes, I feel like the two of you will be able to move forward, but it's going to take time. And it's nothing to rush. You don't have to. There was all these external factors. There's all these internal factors that played a role of blocks. You know, you need time to figure out if this is truly it still. You had the Five of Swords. And so now this person is wondering what they were thinking. Some of them feel like they weren't, you know, because whatever they did, however they moved, it pushed you away. You know what I'm saying? It pushed you to the point of feeling like, I don't know about this. Now, again, it's not to say you don't love them or they don't love you, but I don't think you want to sit around and just have your energy or your life force sucked out of you. You know what I mean? I don't think that's what you want to do, because you're putting your energy into something you don't feel a return from. You're putting an investment of yourself into something you don't see nothing coming from. Why would you do that? Hence back to that energy vampire. One way that you know you are around an energy vampire is if you could be talking to somebody and after you speak to this person or after you're around this person, you feel very much so drained, but they feel elevated and all this stuff. That's a problem. Again, you know, another thing for you could be when you're down, you notice that this person is super happy. It's like, I don't know, they feed off of certain energies. Okay, and again, it might not be something that some of them are doing intentionally, but a lot of people do it on purpose. You have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is, again, regret, remorse, guilt, shame over not having stood up and fought for this connection a long time ago. Now wanting to rush in and make something happen. Apologies, reconciliation, starting anew, feeling like, you know, the two of you make each other happy. This is what they want to fight for. You know, this union, we have the Four of Wands. There's something else behind here too. Nope, it's not. The Four of Wands, the Two of Cups. Okay, the Magician. Here's what they're aiming to manifest. Okay, union with a boo bow. Okay. All right, we have Temperance, divine intervention, protection, Two of Swords. Yeah, it's going to take faith to get to that place, the King of Wands. It's going to take faith and then putting in a lot of action. Eight of Pentacles talks about, you know, hard work, determination. The person is willing to put the work into the connection, but you have to be willing to let them. And some of you don't know. Others of you are open to it. All right, just take it as it applies for you. I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. They definitely watching you, okay? And that keeps coming up. They've been watching you. Influences. There could have been third parties, outside interferences and attachments. Like I said, things that was preventing them from coming towards you. They were distracted. All right, these things cause delays. Okay. but they can't stay away from your beauty. Oh shoot, it's the same girl from up here. They can't stay away from your from you. I said away from your beauty, but they can't stay away from you. They're very kind-hearted, and I said something about it like you might be a snake charmer. Like this is somebody that is used to being a snake, but you charmed the snake, and that wasn't even your intentions. Because I'm sure if you knew it was a snake, you wouldn't have been over there trying to charm it. You know what I mean? Like that was not what you was trying to do. Okay. You have clarity, yeah, but now that you see the truth of a situation, you said, All right, and I'm telling you, it's something here about the face. They love your face. Because for the cards to be two different decks, but it's the same picture. Because a lot of these people that make these type of cards use like art that's available for free. You know what I mean? But these right here, that's the same face. I feel like I'm playing a matching game right now. They could feel like the two of you are a match. Your beauty matches their handsomeness or something like that. And just feel like, yeah, this is it for me. Like, this is it. I want her. I want them. I don't want nobody else. Okay, unveiling, coming clean messages. Unveiling. Why? Child, I'm tired. Don't. Okay, unveiling. I said unveiling. Child, what? Okay, let's see. Unveiling the truth, unveiling their real feelings, coming clean, and again, something about messages. So here they come with this return, wanting a second chance, opportunity, wanting to make amends. Okay, we have elusive. Yeah, but some of you just don't believe this person. You feel like they're always going to be easily distracted by third parties. They're always going to try to spin webs of lies. Okay, divine masculine. You do notice you're divine masculine though, but you feel like they're full of lust, or they have some sort of Jezebel spirit. Okay, where it's like they'll go after you, they go after that one, they go after that one. They just, I don't know. They got a whole lot going on in them. They emotionally unstable. That's how some of you feel. Or emotionally immature. Okay. They might know how to deal with emotions, but not love because they never really felt it before. Now there's no energy vampire. They get what they can get from who they can get it from. Okay, and this could be something that stems from family. Just the family that they're a part of. And yeah, see, now this person wants commitment. Now they want more. And they want it with you. They could have never wanted that before with anybody else, but they know they want it with you. It's not a question. And, you know, this person could have done something where they tried to make you feel bad or have you pay back something that they feel like you owed them or something like that because of pride. But now, boy, are they wishing they didn't do that. Okay. It's like, yeah, you're going to repeat the same lesson from last lifetime, or you're going to understand, you're going to get it, you're going to stop hiding behind this mask and just, you know, lashing out and projecting. Because if you say, well, what are they hiding behind the mask? Resentment and anger. Some of them could have said mean things, and that's why. Because they're obsessed with you. They're not going to say that, but they are, and they feel like you're running from them. Yeah, they want you to come back because they feel like you're letting them go, you're moving on, you're walking away. But some of them, you feel like they have a negative mind, or like your mind started to think and be real negative from being around or talking to this person so much because of how much you were putting in and how little you were getting back. So now it's like you don't have no words, especially if this person says something to you like, well, I ain't getting nothing and you ain't doing nothing, or whatever the case may be. You got to understand that if you know that you're doing more than enough, like you even made sacrifices or you went above and beyond in whichever way you could have went above and beyond, and this person still is like making you feel bad or whatever the case may be, child, why would you keep doing that? You know, so it's like that. Let me see what else I got in here for you. The golden mirror. Yeah, see, they narcissists. And that's the second time that came up, like with the girl and the snake. Some of them might really be narcissists, yo. They do like you. They want to date you. They want to love on you. They want to do all these things that lovers do. But whatever they did up until this point caused them to be in separation from someone they feel like is their soulmate. Meanwhile, you're the person that they feel like has the key to their heart. Okay? So those are the messages. What's the underline? Yeah, they got to get it together. This is patterns that they've been repeating since a past lifetime. And this is why it says right here with Acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern. You know, if you want to know why do we break up, why are we separated, and then they're having like deja vu from previous lifetimes and not deja vu, but like memories from previous lifetime and deja vu as to what's going to happen, what hasn't happened yet, then yes, they're realizing it's because they keep repeating the same thing. They keep doing the same thing. And if the person ever tried to rub it in your face or say, oh, well, next lifetime, you say, okay, next lifetime, and maybe not. Because the way that you're coming is like, I don't know, they took it as a joke or something. Now it's not funny. It's no hee-hees and ha-has anymore. Okay? But those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. If you only get one from me today, guys, give me some grace. Your girl has been really enjoying her solitude and her rest. All right? But I'll speak to you soon. Thank you so much for all your love and your support, all your book personals and all that other good jazz. Happy Mommy's Day to all the mothers out there in advance. We the best. We got this. And we stay doing what we do. We are forever them girls. Okay? Peace and haggeries.